Hello there, that's Mark again, Suffolk Sailor and Saltmarsh. Please like and subscribe if you're enjoying the channel, as that'll be a great help to us and that will keep us motivated. Well, the channel was started up for a number of reasons, mainly because I was filming what we were doing and we were filming for the fun of it, and I thought, well, I don't know, we'll try and share some of this. And a lot of it was to do with sailing and the seeing complications of going sailing, and also the expense of it. And the main thing is, it doesn't have to be expensive. You can get started for very, very little money, and you can get started, well, you can get started for no money really. There's sites on Facebook that are giving boats away. We've got 3 boats and 3 tenders now, and I don't think, to be quite honest, that they've cost us £1,000 between the 3 of them. I wouldn't think so. I think the first boat, the most expensive boat we bought, was the Sweet Sue. That's a Shipmate 16, and it's a very capable little boat and perfect for the River Old because it's got a lift and centre board that can sit on the mud. It's a lovely little boat, and we had so much fun on that, I can't tell you. I think I paid about 650 quid for it. We've got another boat which is a Seahawk 17, and they were built up in on the Norfolk Broads. Again, a lift and keel. That's a much more capable boat than the Sweet Sue. It's got a lot of ballast in it, and we've got that moored on the Deben. And then, because I thought it seemed like a good idea at the time, and because Sue wanted some of the finer things in life, like, well, a toilet or a head, as they're called on a boat, and possibly somewhere to make a cup of tea and that sort of thing, rather than having to take a flask with us, I started looking around for another boat on eBay. And as some of you know, if you look at something, that'll come up at a later date, and just remind you were looking at it. And this boat came up, and it's a 27-foot yacht, and it came up for £150. Well, I won't go into too much detail about the complications of getting it home, but we did that for about 400 quid, and that was it. That was the expense. The most expensive part was the cradle to put it on. So what I'm going to do today is, as it's the first day of winter out there, and I can't really do too much else, I'm going to show you around the Fine Line, as she's now known. She's a 27-foot Jaguar. She came absolutely complete. All the bits and pieces are there. It just had to be put together, and that just proves that if you can and want to put a bit of time and effort into a boat, you can, and you can do it, and you can get it running, and you can get it get it on the water. At the moment she's still on the hard, because I'm doing it part-time, and I'm hoping by about May, June next year she'll be in on our mooring on the Deben. Very capable boat, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great for family and friends, and whatever we want to do, we can go out over the bar on the Deben if we want. It's quite capable. Spend a night on it in an anchorage, that'll be fine. There's no problems there at all with it. As I say, everything was there. I think the chap who sold it to me got told by his wife he'd got to sell it, and she wanted half of it. So he sold it for 150 quid. And he had just spent a couple of grand having the engine done up. Anyway, there you go, that's the story behind it. I've done quite a bit of work on it already. It's a pity I couldn't get everything right from the start, but unfortunately I had most of it on my phone, which when I had to jump in the Old in a hurry to get the boat off the mud, I lost most of it. So the initial work isn't there, but it did look like a bomb site on the inside. Anyhow, I'm going to take you for a look around it, and we'll go from there. And well, anyway, I better get a coat on and then we'll go and have a look. See you in a little while. Well, here she is. And doesn't she look lovely? Bit blustery today, so it's an ideal day to do this. So this is a Jaguar 27, and you can see the most expensive part of it was the cradle to hold her up. That was 400 quid second hand, which when I finish with that I'll probably sell it, or I don't know, might make use of it, we'll see. But anyway, the chap started on it by sorting out the hull, and although it need anti-fouling, the upper part of the hull is very good and been done well. We'll have a look at it. Yeah, as you can see, he's done quite a nice job. That's my shadow, look. We're going to dig out anything on this keel that doesn't look quite right, and fill it and then redo it. But again, nothing that I can't do. You can see what I mean there. Just got to be sort of sorted out and tidied up. Haven't done anything to the outside yet. I started on the inside because there was so much stuff in it, there wasn't room to store anything or have a look. I couldn't get in it to work or do anything on the outside really. So this is as it was. The cockpit is a bit of a jumble sale at the moment, as you can see. I've got to keep stuff somewhere. This is all getting sorted out as I go. Just hear the bilge pump running now. It's got an auto bilge on it. I've got one or two leaks I've got to fit or fix, and we had terrific amount of rain over the last couple of 3 days. But auto bilge was, I don't know, 35 quid or something like that. That's just pumping out now. Pump is powered by batteries, and I've just got 2 solar panels, little tiny solar panels, which are just plugged in all year long. There you go, she's finished pumping out now. Now I did rebuild this because there was a bit of rot in it, and I thought, well, why keep rot in it when I can rebuild it and clean it up. So that's been rebuilt, and I have put a new stove top in it because I wasn't happy with the old one, which obviously isn't in place yet. This is the table and drawer for the charts. Right, this is the forward cabin. I just painted that out to tidy it up because like a lot of these things, I've got grubby over the years. The head was already in there, and I just sort of tidied that up. Some stuff I had left over from a job, and that's cost peanuts, but you have got to be willing to do it. That's where the problems come in. If you're not willing to put in the time, then you've got to pay someone else to do so. These are the aft sort of bedding areas, and the companionway. There you go. So it's a nice little project, and it's kept me out of mischief. That has kept me out of mischief for quite some time now, but unfortunately I haven't done much on it for about 3 months because time has just taken its toll. There we have it, the fine line. And what I'll do is, as we do more on it, I'll get some more film of it, and I'll put it all into one sort of watch list on the channel, so you can see how it's coming along. Now, I've got to say that what happened was that the fine line is quite a big boat, and I started to think about what that would cost me to get it from here, where I got it on the hard, down to the boatyard to get it in. And I started looking at costs, and to get it just to, I don't know, 4 miles down to Aldeburgh was going to be sort of £1,000 minimum. And I thought, well, what can I do about this? So this came up on eBay, or Marketplace, one of the two, as a trailer that'll take 8 tonnes, and that boat was nowhere near 8 tonnes. And so what I did was I went to collect it. I had to go up to Norfolk to collect it. And it's big enough to stand the cradle on completely. I can stand the cradle, have the boat lifted, and stand it right on this, and then I can tow it with the tractor down to Aldeburgh. So that in itself, that trailer did cost me £400. But that means that that boat can be taken anywhere with the aid of a tractor. And we live in the middle of Suffolk, so there's several of those about. And so I've got to chop and change this about a bit, which is to take the boards off and take these sides off, which are made to hold bales on, because I obviously need it flat to stand the cradle on. Then we'll get someone in with a high ab, and we'll just lift it, put the trailer underneath it, and put it on the trailer. I've got to cut that bale piece off at the back there, and I'll obviously have new tyres on it, and I'll sort out the metalwork underneath. But anyway, that's another little idea I've got. So yes, you could say, well, the price is coming up, but I can use this every year to get that from Aldeburgh to here and back again, and that's £1,000 a time. So I think that's money well spent. I'm going to start on this project very shortly, because what I'll do in the long run is get her from there to here. I want to get her into this building and undercover, so I can work on it all winter. I gotta have something to do with boats, and unfortunately there isn't a lot left, apart from a bit of winter sailing. So there you go. That is the end of that episode of Suffolk Sail Salt Marsh. And if you'd like to see how we get on with the fine line and how we go about developing it and repairing it and getting it in the water, please like and subscribe, and then you won't miss out. Okay, hope to catch you next time. Cheerio.